lives in Florida.
Real shame. Real shame.
I have no idea who Tosty's going to play because last time I played him, it was Diddy Kong.
Well,
but he used to want to be known as the Zelda guy.
So Tosty versus Mintyguy700.
Ooh, Mintyguy's here? Mintyguy is a...
Can you read, girl? It was on the
I
screen.
definitely read right here.
But like it's also like right on the screen in front of you.
Well, you didn't tell me that before.
You don't.
Do we have to tell you everything?
No.
You have 4 eyes. How did you not see it?
How many do I have now?
You have 4 eyes. How did you not see it?
All right, but where's the other
8-bit, 4 eyes,
Man.
2 brain cells.
Stop. Stop
2?
this.
I would have put something else in there and then go down to 1.
Like 700? Like Mintyguy700? Anyway, going back into the stream match.
That'd actually be a nice preview to Hyrule Saga when it comes up, because Mintyguy is a Link main.
You were saying that Tosty has a bunch of other mains now, and it's really you know, messing me up here that it's not Toasty.
It's that is due to.
In fact, it would be Tosty. But
Stop insulting his last name.
Is that really his last name?
Toaster. Troy Oster. He combines them to Toast.
So
don't worry about it.
Toasty. Because like
That's
Troy. Yeah. All right. Anywho,
you can keep trying.
So you said he uses a bunch of top tiers now.
Definitely seen him use Diddy and Pikachu and Mario before.
Okay.
He was struggling with there it is.
That's a good character.
Zelda
right there.
versus Bayo, I believe, at college, which that sounds pretty awful, so I can understand.
Yep. I mean, eventually you're gonna have to switch. You take classes on learning how to become a better player.
Do you offer lessons? Are you trying to segue into something?
So I offer lessons for $20 an hour if anyone is willing to play some great Wi-Fi matches with APN, which I actually have a great connection back at home. So,
but that won't start for
You
2
can find
weeks.
him on Twitter at Twitter.
At Twitter. All right. Anywho, gonna jump right into this first game here. Gonna have Diddy Kong versus Link, both purple colors.
Both projectile characters, so I always like to see when you get to see like what a Diddy Kong was going to do with a Link bomb, or what a Link's going to do with the Diddy Kong banana.
That's why I love item characters, because it's so cool how much they can kind of mix and match like their play styles with the items that they use, and especially when you have matchups like this, you can use just about like any projectile against Link if you really wanted to. His boomerang you could use against him, his bomb you could use against him, his terrible arrow you could use just because of how bad it is.
You mean just jump over it?
Yeah, exactly. But
Tosty off to a good start.
Yeah.
Getting a few neutral conversions. And Mintyguy waiting for a lot of responses out of Tosty that he's just not getting.
I think he's respecting him a bit too much. He should be throwing out a lot more moves once he gets those like up tilts and jabs, and I feel like he could be going for a lot more. See, that was good there because he saw how aggressive Tosty was, but at the same time, he probably could have gotten away with like another up tilt.
And that up air got stuck by Diddy Kong's back air. Well, I'm not.
Tosty with a pretty big lead here, but Link not necessarily at 7% yet.
There it is.
What? Gonna take that first stock with that nair. Great kill there from Minty.
And I mean, the character knowledge that you need to have when playing against Diddy Kong is when in barrels, if you can knock him out, he's likely going to die.
Yep. Because most Diddy Kongs will not save their jump before doing up B, so usually if you hit him out, they're not going to be able to recover. But Tosty going to take that first stock with a pretty good punish of a down smash there, off of pulling a bomb.
And that seems like an important interaction potentially for the matchup. That bomb just went through Banana.
Right.
So if Mintyguy can read the actions that Tosty's taking, he might be able to get some punishes that Tosty might not know about.
Oh, is that going to be it? Oh, okay, good recovery there from Minty. But yeah, in both Toon Link and Link matches with Diddy Kong, both characters have to play pretty grounded against Diddy just because bomb, if thrown like obviously horizontally, will beat out Banana and still keep going, so it'll hit Diddy Kong. So both Links kind of have to play a certain way that they have to bait out banana throws, they have to bait out peanuts, they have to bait out monkey flips to just get these punishes with bomb.
And your favorite barrels to avoid a punish and get a punish of his own.
Because barrels are also, if you use them correctly, could be a air stall.
And Mintyguy getting a little tripped up by the banana. He wanted to get a few punishes that got eaten up by just picking up the banana on the ground in front of him.
Oh, wow. That bomb he actually threw pretty close to the ground so it didn't explode before landing, which actually gave a pretty good, like, safe landing option for Mintyguy. But Tosty just going to throw out that forward smash there. Going to drop shield.
Expected an attack, but not a two-parter. Drop shield halfway through.
Right. A lot of people always, what are like a common habit of players is they'll shield the first hit and try to drop it so they can get the fastest punish possible. But when there's multi-hits that kill, like Diddy Kong forward smash, it is usually like a really big mind game to, oh, did he just throw out fair at me or did he throw out forward smash? And you have to respect it knowing like, okay, if it's forward smash, I die if I drop shield. So you just have to sometimes just get stage as opposed to an actual hit. Sometimes you don't need to actually hit your opponent to punish them.
And Mintyguy did get a really early Nair gimp in that game. So Tosty definitely took more of the neutral interactions. See if he can take more advantage of that in this game.
Right.
A little less risky with his edge guarded grabs.
But this is definitely a pretty tough matchup for Link here. Tosty, as long as he plays pretty content with spacing his fairs and down tilt, Link doesn't have much of an option to get in unless he mixes up his bomb timings and his arrows, or his boomerang.
And Minty's got to be careful with his bomb pulls. He's been monkey flip kicked a few times.
Yeah.
Because he just wasn't aware of the spacing.
That, and also it just becomes a habit. If you throw it, if you try to pull out a bomb every time you're recovering or every time you run away at a certain distance, you just get punished really hard.
But we did see the glide toss. Well, I would love to see that come into play even more in the
Right.
future.
Ooh, gonna look for that air dodge, but Tosty not gonna bite. Ooh. Really good conversion there from Tosty. Edge guard situation here. Let's see what Tosty can do with it. That was a good hold, a good shield there from Tosty, because a lot of Link mains, what they'll do when they're recovering is they'll hold down so that they pass the ledge and actually hit you if you're standing there.
A lot of good shield pressure out of Mintyguy, but not quite enough to keep him on the ground.
Oh, another soft throw there from Link, which might actually get him this kill. Oh, not yet. But actually, Tosty going to get that down tilt to fair, but Minty holding away, so he got pretty bad DI away from that.
Gets the throw.
Minty looking for all these air dodges, but Tosty never biting. Maybe he just needs to go for the hit. Just that call out. Wow.
Tipper forward tilt. We'll take that first stock for Mintyguy. Yeah, I'd really like Mintyguy just to throw some more moves and make Tosty feel like he needs to do something.
Yeah, I think he's respecting him a bit much. Like, he could just be throwing out more moves when he's looking for an air dodge or a sidestep or something. And I think it does come from the fact that you have a tether, so on the ground you're never really confident to go for a grab, which works the same way in the air. It's like, if you think someone's going to air dodge, you think someone's going to jump, it's kind of hard when you don't have setups for that. And Link definitely doesn't have many like true confirms in the air, so he does definitely have to respect characters like Diddy Kong.
Now Tosty forcing his way into center stage, getting Mintyguy back off stage.
Both characters pretty close in percent here. Tosty looking for a spike there, trying to end it all. But Mintyguy with a pretty good lead right now. If that wasn't up here, that would have been it. Oh, Minty really needs to hold on to these bananas. He could get a super good kill with it, but gonna throw him away.
He's putting in a position where the boomerang brings Tosty close to him, and that's not where he wants him. And then eats a punish like that.
Cross up. Oh, that almost killed. But Minty landing with all these bombs. Tosty not sure what to do about it. Minty one forward tilt away from taking this. Maybe even an up tilt. Wow. All right, that shouldn't kill. Mintyguy recovering. Whoop. Oh. That's going to take it. That was so unfortunate for Minty.
And really patient out of Tosty. He knew where it needed to be to avoid all of those punishes.
There was like 3 hits that hit his shield, all from separate moves, and he definitely held shield that whole time and did turn around down tilt. Good punish there from Tosty. Going to take that set 2-0.
And that's